News, today's news. CBS News on the Hour, presented by Indeed.com.
I'm Monica Ricks in New York. The U.S. is reportedly working on a prisoner swap for 5 Americans who've been released on house arrest now in Iran. CBS's Margaret Brennan has details.
You can expect that there will be some political heat on this. Anything involving Iran certainly does come with some blowback because of the rogue nature of that regime. It is considered the largest state sponsor of terrorism in the world. But if you put aside the politics for this, there are the families of 5 Americans who have been waiting to hear about their loved ones for some time.
The National Guard's now helping to drop buckets of water from helicopters onto raging wildfires in Hawaii, where at least 36 people have died.
I'm Cammie McCormick. Many residents say they've tried to leave the island, but there is no way out.
It looks like there is no light.
Many, like Jamie Brown, spent the night in parking lots of businesses while their homes burned to the ground.
Nothing but smoke. Cinders. Camera down. Clothes we got on, and a dog, and 2 kids.
And many have no way to communicate with loved ones. Cell phone and internet services are down.
Meantime, President Biden just confirmed FEMA's administrator will be there tomorrow.
I just got off the phone before I got here for a long conversation with Governor Josh Green this morning. I let him know I'm going to make sure the state has everything it needs for the federal government to recover.
Mr. Biden also plans to ask Congress for $13 billion in emergency aid for Ukraine and another $12 billion to replace disaster relief funds. It's the biggest request from the White House since November. Inflation increased a bit last month after 12 straight months of decline, which means prices on pretty much everything are up too. CBS's Jill Schlesinger.
Food prices up 4.9% from a year ago and heavily weighted towards food away from home. Used car prices down by 5.6%.
One of the nation's biggest railroads is facing sharp criticism from Washington. Here's CBS's Jim Crisula.
Federal railroad regulators say the Norfolk Southern Railroad needs, quote, significant improvements to its safety culture after a February 3rd derailment in eastern Ohio. Tank cars carrying toxic chemicals spilled and caught fire. Thousands of people were forced out of their homes for days.
Donald Trump's valet, Walt Nauta, has pleaded not guilty to new federal charges in a classified documents case. Trump's Mar-a-Lago property manager was also said to be arraigned today on similar charges, but his hearing got pushed to next week. Carlos de Oliveira still needs an attorney in Florida. Meantime, the special counsel has moved up that case. Trial now set for January. This is CBS News.
Well, that's today's news. Today's news. I didn't hear any good news, did you? I didn't think so. I guess it's all about perspective. The glass is half full. Well, as always, I'd like to thank you again for coming along with me on these Dash Cam News adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody. It's 74 degrees.